Hello everyone, my name is Tushar and I live here in this slum colony next to these railway tracks in West Delhi. My home has one room shared by 4 family members and it is right in front of the largest open drain of Delhi. My father is a laborer working in a scrapyard earning 120 Australian dollars in a month. When I study at night, I would read under a dim light of a small lamp in one corner of the room to not disturb his sleep. I was introduced to Asha by one of Asha's ambassadors who told me about the higher education program. Through the mentoring and financial help I received from Asha, I was able to complete my BA with honors in history at the prestigious Delhi University. Without Asha's help, I would have become a laborer like my father. The nationwide lockdown in March created havoc in the slums. The majority of people in my community are daily wage laborers working in the scrapyard, and my father is one of them. Overnight, my father became jobless, and after 1 week of the lockdown, our savings were exhausted. We started having just one meal a day, and the situation of most of the families living here was similar to ours. Fear and anxiety gripped the slum dwellers all over Delhi. Dr. Kiran ma'am immediately formed an Asha Corona Warriors team, and this team was made up of about 300 young people from the slums supported by Asha and studying at Delhi University. I felt fortunate to be a part of this team. The Asha values have been embedded in me from the past many years. I felt it was important for me to give back to my community while they were going through such a difficult time. Then our team of warriors went from home to home and lane to lane to explain the importance of wearing masks, social distancing, and washing hands regularly. I was scared of COVID-19, of course, when walking through the communities. However, I was a part of the large and courageous battalion of Asha warriors, and this was the thing that brought solidarity and bravery to our efforts. We distributed cash and groceries to the people provided by Asha. We also met the sanitation officials and asked them to send their workers to clean up the community toilets, roads, and lanes. Due to the financial crisis, the girls in our community couldn't even buy the sanitary napkins. We received these items from Asha and then distributed them among all the girls. Mothers had no money to buy the milk for their children. So, Asha started the feeding program for these children, and our warriors would bring these children to Asha centers every day. In the meantime, we also found some patients with COVID symptoms and we referred them for testing. The government began distributing grains through the food subsidy card, but unfortunately many people didn't have this card. So our warriors helped these families to obtain the e-card to get the subsidized food. Without this card, hundreds of families would have not received any help. The elderly were suffering the most during this pandemic. Many of them were abandoned by their family members. Our warriors went to their home, started meeting them regularly, and we provided them with medicines and groceries. And the most importantly, we provided the emotional support that they needed that time. We are continuing all these activities till now. Because of the pandemic, schools and colleges were closed. Delhi University moved to online exam. Admission of high school students to Delhi University also became online. It was a huge challenge for Asha students who did not have computers, smartphones, or high-speed internet. But we knew that education is the only key to breaking the cycle of poverty. We also found ways to helping them do their exams and obtain admission in Delhi University. I must say that if the Asha team and warriors were not there, not even a single class 12th student would have been able to go to university in 2020. The community always expressed thanks for all we did for them. I felt very proud that I was able to bring justice and compassion to the most vulnerable people in my city. We are very grateful and thankful to our friends of Asha in Australia for standing with us during this desperate situation. We cannot forget what you have done for us. It will take a long time for people to become financially stable. Till then, we are determined to continue our efforts, and there's a lot of work to be done, and we hope that you will continue to stand with us all the way until life becomes more normal. And I would also like to mention one more thing, that I'm hoping to get a place at Sydney University this year to begin my masters. So I ask you for your praise as I work with Dr. Kiran ma'am on my application. So thank you. Thank you so much for hearing from me today. Thank you.